sign up for the Agranak Studios newsletter at agranak.com. Today we're taking a look at the Nuul dice from Tower House Creative.
How do you know that it's pronounced Nuul and not Null?
Well, I asked Elton, the awesome maker of these dice. So there, he said you pronounce it Nuul, like the word cool.
Ha! And Tower House Creative are the creators of dice such as the Fate Mill, which has a permanent place in our dice box.
Yeah, right here. One of the coolest dice. I do have a review of this. You can check that out in the dungeon. There's a link down there. They also make the dyadic dice. I'll have a link down there as well, but I can't seem to find them in my mess of everything.
You need to get a little bit more organized, huh?
Absolutely. That's happening, by the way.
Yeah, sure it is.
Now, this is not a sponsored video, though Tower House did send me this set of dice for free to review, but with no stipulations. What follows are my and Zoth's thoughts about the dice. That being said, let's get into it.
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss an upload, and join the conversation over at the Agranak Cult Discord. So what are Nuul dice?
According to Tower House Creative's Etsy page, it says this. You want to read it?
Sure. From the misty malachite depths of an ancient tomb, the Nuul dice whisper forbidden truths. Uncover the hidden depths of your NPCs with this set. Roll to reveal hidden motivations and craft unforgettable encounters. Unsure how that tavern owner will react to your party? Nuul dice are the key to unlocking the depths of your NPC interactions. This dice set adds a layer of complexity to your games. Roll them together for a wider range of results, revealing hidden motivations beyond a creature's initial demeanor, whether used alongside your game system's existing reaction table or independently. Nuul dice fuel creative storytelling, crafting unpredictable encounters that keep the players on their toes.
It says that there are only 250 sets in this limited release. Roll, your adventure awaits.
All right, let's get into the meat.
There are ways to switch up the feel of NPCs, but if you are relying on yourself for inspiration, you will often come back to the same tried and true tropes of barkeeps, can be one of three types, guards are one of three types, etc. Just the things that usually pop up in your head.
If you've been looking for something different, I would say look no further than the Nuul dice. I see so much potential here.
So initially, I thought of 3 ways to use the Nuul dice at first glance. One is before the game session to find out a bit more about the NPCs that you have planned or are creating. The second is during the session on the fly, which is probably how I personally will use these most, as I like being surprised in-game about the details. That's part of the fun for me. And after the session, maybe the PCs encountered a new NPC or monster, and you as the game master have no idea about who or what they are about, and you want to go deeper with them.
Yeah, we both like to have as many tools at our disposal, from NPC reactions, from friendly to hostile, to quirks and traits, mannerisms, who they might be aligned with, etc.
Yeah, the Nuul dice really give you an interesting bit of information that can really shake things up and give you nuance where there may not have been any before. So the package comes with not only this instruction book, also this awesome piece of art that is also a sticker, and a piece of microfiction that I'm not going to go in because I don't want to spoil it, but it's from Harold S. Trent. And if you saw my other reviews, I went into that, but I want to leave this for you if you decide to purchase it. It's I really dig it and enjoy the read through of that. In these instructions here are everything that you need to understand. There are 6 different icons. The skull, which means hostile or chaotic. The wing, which is flighty or fearful. The bag, which is bribery or bargaining. Mist, uncertain or neutral. Talk, diplomatic, talkative. Or heart, friendly, and welcoming.
So if you need something quick, you could probably just roll one of these dice and come up with something.
Yeah, you've encountered an NPC, and they are flighty, fearful. That is their demeanor, straight to the point.
And if you want to give them depth, you roll 2 dice and really get interesting characters made quickly and really effortlessly.
So yeah, you would roll 2, and that's what we're going to do for 3 different examples here.
Alright, I got a scenario. You walk into a tavern. The only person there is the barkeep. Let's find out more about this barkeep, because maybe we want to use them for roleplay or a feature beyond just serving drinks and food.
So what about this barkeep? So I've got 1 and 3. So 1 is a skull, and that is hostile or chaotic. So maybe they are a bit annoyed that the PCs are there. Maybe they're there a little bit too early before opening, especially since the barkeep is by themselves. And then, but money talks. So bribing them, bargaining with them, saying you're going to buy a bunch of drinks could be the thing that gets to the heart of this person.
All right, cool. And that was really quick to come up with.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, let's do another one here.
All right, you meet a beggar on the side of the road panhandling for copper. Do you really care who they are? Probably not. But what if a PC gets interested and sparks up a conversation that develops into needing to know more about this person? Let's roll the Nuul dice.
All right, let's find out about this beggar. I got heart and a skull. Very interesting. So the heart means friendly and welcoming, and maybe they are. But like many beggars that you may have found on the street, they can quickly become hostile if you don't give them any coin. There's even suggestions on what you might do with these different results that are laid out. So let's find the heart and the skull. Heart and skull. The creature might seem friendly, but may lash out. The creature will kill for friends or aggressively protect those they care about.
So you've got a great role-playing thing that you've just rolled up on the fly and quick. Love it.
Yeah, it's so awesome. Okay, one more.
All right, so the players come upon a monster just minding its own business. And you're tired of the hack and slash every single session. You want some depth with this monster. To maybe play this monster a little bit different. At least more different in your mind. What is this creature's headspace? Let's find out.
Okay, let's roll here randomly. So I rolled talk, which is diplomatic or talkative, and also bribery or bargaining. Like you could probably come up with something off the cuff that it obviously wants to have a conversation. Maybe it's a troll or something and it wants to be talkative and not just kill you outright. But can be bribed to not engage in battle. Let's see what it says here for both the talk and bribe. So talking may lessen the cost of this bribe. Talking may convince the creature to bargain.
So what if it's a different monster? Or let's just roll up a different result.
Okay. So I got mist and a skull. Here within the little booklet, it says, not sure why this creature is so hostile, but it is clearly looking to fight. So that's something, and obviously a role-playing encounter can go sour real quick. So there are many combinations that can be created with 2d6, and it's more than enough to create really interesting NPCs and monsters. So if I'm rolling 2 or more dice, whichever shows up on the left is the thing that I'm going to choose first. Sometimes they're directly in a line, but I would say this one's more on the right. So it's someone that is about the bribe, maybe wants treasure, but is also neutral about things and really could go either way in a situation. You may read right to left, that's fine too, but the point is to pick a direction, I would say. Because maybe the very first thing, like in this case, it's talkative, but it's looking for a way to escape or get out of the situation. Maybe they're bluffing at this point and just want to get away.
But if you were to read it the other way, maybe they are quick to run at first, but if you catch up to them, they would be willing to talk and negotiate.
Yeah, so you can interpret this 2 different ways, which is awesome and a great boon for game masters.
What's great is that these dice are up for interpretation, which, as a person that improvs a lot in my games as well as your games, is a very welcome addition to the tools that we use at the table.
Yeah, like the Fate Mill. You know, just an amazing die. This does not come out of my dice box. It is always in it. So the Nuul dice are selling out fast. There was 250 made of this short run. Go and get yours.
There is a non-affiliate link in the description. There are very limited quantities left of that 250 initial runs, so get yours quick if you're interested.
All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Agranak Studios today, and we'll see you on the next one.
Later.
This video was brought to you by the generous support of our patrons. Consider becoming a patron so you can help us make more content like this. Or get yourself a t-shirt below. Later.
All right, do this and do that and do this and do that. And watch this video.